Congratulations to Cal Baptist, man. They had a terrific game today, and we just had some good battles against them. We were hoping for another good battle today, but I thought they played brilliantly, and it just was not our day today, not on offense or defense.
Questions?
Julie, just what kind of took you guys out of it? I mean, it was a battle to start, and then with about 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter, it just kind of slipped. Like, what did they do that maybe surprised you, or maybe you weren't expecting, considering the 3 times you've already seen them?
Yeah, I thought we were uncharacteristically loose with the ball the first 5 minutes of the game. We had 7 turnovers against half-court defense. You know, that's pretty uncharacteristic for us, and really credit Cal Baptist. I mean, they did a really good job defensively, but, you know, against half-court defense, we should not be turning the ball over that much. I just felt like we were just dribbling the air out of the ball. You know, we were not flipping sides of the court. We weren't sharing the ball very well the whole first quarter. You know, kind of dug ourselves a hole, and it was tough. I mean, I thought the first quarter was kind of a little bit of an exclamation point. You know, we just got down so far. Thought that, you know, we came back after halftime of third quarter, kind of, you know, got back into it, but you just can't dig a hole against a good team like Cal Baptist. I mean, they can score in a hurry, and we just offensively, I thought we just didn't share the ball very well. But the first 5 minutes it just kind of got away from us because of turnovers. And Cal Baptist is so good in transition. I mean, turnovers lead to really high percentage points for them.
Can you two talk, Erin and Emma, can you talk about, you know, winning the game yesterday, getting to this point, you know, getting that monkey off, but there's a core, you two and Peyton, like the experience today and how it's going to equate to next year when you're back together and you can make a run in that new, what is it, UAC, United Athletic Conference?
Yeah, I think, you know, coming from last year, making a run in the WNIT, that gave us great experience for this, and I think getting that win in the conference tournament and making it to the championship will just give us more experience, give us more play together, and getting Meredith back next year, as well as Emma and Peyton and myself. I think we have great experience, and we'll have a great chance in the UAC next year.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with her. I think when we play together, it works really well. We know our tendencies, and just taking that to next year, along with Meredith, having her back will be really good for us, and just, you know, not getting too down about this and going on a run in the postseason.
Can you guys talk, 23 wins this year? I think it's the best you've had in the WAC since you've been in it. I mean, just talk about how fun it's been.
Yeah, it's been so fun. We love each other. We're all best friends on the court, off the court, so just being able to, like, share this whole season with each other has just been so much fun, and going through adversity with injuries and just different things being thrown at us, I think we just got closer through it and handled it very well. So
yeah, I always joke about how I just don't have friends outside the team, which isn't necessarily true, but I love being with them, and so I spend even my free time with them, which I think makes playing together easier. I mean, you go through the same thing, you can lean on each other and just have that bond.
Julie, what's been the most fun moment that you've had this year?
Fun moment. I'm thinking about 10 different things. I will tell you what was really fun about this season, and I wasn't quite sure about it, but playing everybody 3 times, I mean, that was pretty cool. And, you know, I thought this is going to be ridiculous, but there was no other choice. But that was really fun. And just like, you know, game planning for that third game, and then, you know, these two yesterday and today for a 4th time, playing someone 4 times. I mean, you have to say never, but I mean, you'll never do that again. And I think that was fun. It was fun to, you know, prep for the 3rd game, and just have that strategy was really cool. And I think our players really bought into, you know, scouting reports and things like that. I will tell you some things that happened this season that I'm super proud of. Emma Troxell was our starting 4 player. Mara goes down. She becomes our starting 5. And obviously she's undersized against everybody in our league as the 5. Tali Chavez was one of the best 6 men in the WAC. She is thrust into the starting lineup at the 4 and has had some really big games, helped us win some ball games. And then, we lose Meredith's backup, and so we ask Erin to be a backup post player. And so Erin is our starting 2, and she plays the 4. And the first day we started working on that, I was like, Erin, I'm going to keep my playbook really short. And she was like, call anything. I called whatever I wanted to, and she knew exactly what the 4 was supposed to do. And then Jazz Stone, she has played some shooting guard and point guard because we've moved Erin to the 4, and it's just been like unbelievably selfless the way the players are like, you need me to do what? Okay, yes, I can do that. And there's been no pushback whatsoever, and so I've just been proud of the way they've handled all of that. And I love being the head coach at Abilene Christian, and we're able to recruit really high character women, and you really see that come out in moments that we go through, and see that come out on the court as well.
Can you, one last question, just your thoughts on the WAC from when you joined back in 2021-22 to now, and then, looking forward?
It's been crazy. I mean, just crazy. The teams have changed so much every year. We thought, hey, we've got all these Texas schools we're about to play, and then all of a sudden, there's only 3 of us. We've seen a lot of other teams depart, and so it's been wild and crazy. But, it's been kind of fun. I think we have done a really good job the last couple of years figuring out travel in the WAC, and now, wash all of that. I've kind of been joking with some of our WAC coaches, like, we're never going to Utah again. We're never going to Cal Baptist again. We're never going to Grand Canyon, Seattle. Like, we're not going there. All of our attention would be going east. We're now the furthest westward team in our new conference, and so we've got to figure out all that travel, and that's pretty exciting. But I just think it's been fun. It's been unusual the number of teams that have come and gone since we've been in the league. I do think back when we made this move that it was the right move. I mean, I really like that group of teams that we moved from Texas into the WAC. So all the change has been pretty interesting, but I think it's been fun, just changes in scheduling, changes in opponents. So in this, our final season of the WAC has been our best season, and just really proud of this group. We've talked about that a lot. Like, we need to make this a historical season for us, last season of the WAC, and I think that we've done that.
Coach, kind of a 2-part question. CBU had 19 points off of the turnovers today. Can you kind of speak a little bit about that? Also, the second part of that question, you guys had cut it to 11, and I said, here they come, and then it seemed like CBU had an answer for every run you guys put together. Yeah,
I mean, the first media timeout, they have 10 points. They scored 7 off our turnovers. I mean, it's like, give us a chance to defend. We've got to take care of the ball better. The turnovers were just so detrimental today. And again, I said they're such a great transition team. They're going to make you pay if you turn the ball over. And so really, the game just kind of got away from us, I think, with all of our turnovers. Very uncharacteristic turnovers. I mean, we're usually the team turning other people over. And so just was not our day.
For the student athletes, was there a favorite game from this year that you guys will kind of remember forever?
I mean, which is terrible to say now, but the win at CBU, that was probably the most fun win. Just being on their court and winning and the way we did, that was really fun, and, wanted to replicate that today, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that game was really fun, but I kind of liked beating Utah Valley by 1 at home. I thought that was a fun game, just back and forth the whole time and just coming through with the win.